door was locked. Pushed your button, rang the bell. You didn't hear me knock. Ooh, baby, I saw your window open wide. So I crawled outside. I ran up to the top floor, but you were on the ground. Well, I was on my way, and you were going down. Fire in the basement. Burn me up, scream and shout. There's a fire in the basement. Only you can put it out. This strange sensation that I'm going through, sweet infatuation when I get next to you. Ooh, I know what it takes to be a man, and you understand. 'Cause when the sparks start flying, you'll never be the same. You know I hate to leave you, girl, but I'm so glad I came. Fire in the basement. Put me right there, scream and shout. I got a fire in the basement. Only you can put it out. Smoky lights burning bright. Innocence is lost, satisfy my appetite. Ooh, baby, surrender to the flame. What's your name? Let's get down to business. How can you refuse? Give this boy a helping hand. Come on, light my fuse. Fire in the basement. Help me out, scream and shout. Got a fire in the basement. And only you can put it out now. Fire in the basement. Help me out, scream and shout. Fire in the basement. Only you can put it out. Hey, you got a match?
I got a match, do you?
Yeah, that was a smoking basement song there. That was Deep Purple, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I thought I could tell that one anyway.
Absolutely. Fire in the Basement by Deep Purple.
It is a Basement Tape show with Nick and Bootsy. I'm Nick Thomas along with Bootsy Hambone. It's show 399 tonight. So
Almost 400.
next week's going to be show 400. It's going to be a good time. It's a good time every time we're in the basement. We're bringing you guys the best indie music out there. And we've got a great lineup for tonight's show. Bootsy, what do we got lined up first?
We're going to kick it off with a brand new one by our friend Anne-Marie Picerno out of Nashville, Tennessee. It's her new song called Discount Tobacco and Beer, and it's one of the most rocking songs I've ever heard this little lady do. We're going to follow that up with a band out of Ottawa, Canada, or at least two of the guys are out of Ottawa, Canada. The third guy is Guess Who, Lauren Reed, out of Merida, Mexico, with $8 rum, called BlackSxord. They're doing their tune from 2019 called Southbound Train. And we're going to end it up with a Kansas City, Missouri prog rock band called Fransen. Lots of people in Columbia like this band. They're doing their 2018 single, Let It In. But we're going to get this started out with Miss Anne-Marie Picerno doing Discount Tobacco and Beer.
Gonna take a gas and a handful of change. I worked a full day, now we're off to do some play. Got my partner in crime sitting next to me, and we'll find double trouble most willingly. There's a guaranteed sign that always brings good cheer, called Discount Tobacco and Beer. Discount Tobacco and Beer. Discount tobacco and beer. Discount tobacco and beer. Discount tobacco. We might not be rich, but we got good heart, and the bright yellow sign gets us off to a good start. We see the same store clerk at the same time each day. Got a bottle in a brown bag, now we're on our way. Discount tobacco and beer. Discount tobacco and beer. Discount tobacco and beer. Discount tobacco. We might not ever be famous. We might not ever commit a crime. Barely making a redneck dollar. Trying to even save a dime. Whoa! Discount tobacco and beer. Discount tobacco and beer. Discount tobacco and beer. Discount tobacco. Whoa. Oh yeah. Oh. Ba 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 ba. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Discount tobacco.
This is Ryan
And this is Wayne.
with Oak, Steel, and Lightning, and you're on the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy.
This is Todd.
Christian.
Here's Johnny up next to the tracks.
And you are listening to the Basement Tapes Show with Nick and Bootsy on the radio.
Yeah!
Howl's in the
They say the devil walks among us. Well, that devil is me. I'm still here and I'm still breathing. I got time to alter
Oh, yeah, that was Fransen out of Kansas City, Missouri. How'd you like that first set, Nick?
We get this train a-rolling, and ain't no stopping now. Good stuff right here in the basement. That was good. And just to mention, also in that first set was BlackSxord and Anne-Marie.
Who's also in the chat room with me right now. Hi, Anne-Marie.
So be sure and check all those guys and gal out on Facebook. They got some great music out there. All of them do. Good stuff right here in the basement. Next up, the second set is just as good. We're not stopping now. We're going to start out the next set with Kickcut, a band out of France, doing a tune called Wavetronic, 2019 single there. And then Lola Black from out of Denver, Colorado, off her 2019 Nothing's Gonna Be Alright release called Hot Enough. And then Lyric Dubee from out of Ontario, Canada, doing a 2019 single, Can't Say No. So good stuff right here in the basement. We're going to kick it off with Kickcut.
Driving through the stars,
This is Bill. I'm Wills.
Tony. And Gary.
From Altercation. And you're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy. Yeah!
This is Joe,
Steve,
James,
and we're struck down by sound, and you're listening to the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy, the only basement you'll never want to leave.
Oh my gosh, he's right.
Wubba lubba dub dub.
All right. That was original. I like that one.
You want to try another one?
Sure.
Here we go. Take 2.
Yeah.
This is Joe,
Steve,
And James.
and we're struck down by sound, and you're listening to the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy, the only basement you're never going to leave.
I'm not leaving.
I've been here for 20 years.
I can turn my life around. I played every bar in town. I've been there and done that. Ain't no need to go back down. Try to keep an open mind. I'm not in the wasting time. Led into temptation with the devil in front of the line. Oh, but there's something that gets to me. When it comes to her, I just can't breathe. I lose control. Body, mind, heart, and soul. I go anywhere she wants me to go. Oh, I can't say no. Beautiful, just can't hide. She couldn't even if she tried. Might as well accept it. I guess I'm going on this ride. Yeah, she's everything I want and more. And I've never felt this way before. I lose control. Body, mind, heart, and soul. I go anywhere she wants me to go. Oh, I can't say no to the things my body's telling me. Now I'm where I thought I'd never be. And I think I'm gonna go with the flow. 'Cause I can't say no. I lose control. Body, mind, heart, and soul. I go anywhere she wants me to go. Oh, I can't say no to the things my body's telling me. Now I'm where I thought I'd never be. And I think I'm gonna go with the flow. 'Cause I can't say no. Oh, I can't say no. Oh, no.
Lyric Dubee. Hey, Lyric Dubee is 20 years old.
Man, that's good for a 20-year-old. He's doing great.
Yeah, and he's not a beginner either. He's been at this for a couple of years. I know we probably started playing stuff from him maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And he just gets better and better. But that was Lyric Dubee. Before that, Lola Black. And we kicked it off with Kickcut.
Good stuff right here in the basement.
All good stuff.
Right now, though, it's time for Nick's Picks. So that's part of the show that I get to pick a band or a musician that is probably well known, but I like to play the B-side stuff all the time. Stuff you don't ever get to hear, especially on the radio. But it's just stuff that, you know, if you listen to this, that's pretty good. Anyway, I picked Montrose tonight. I picked a song off their last studio album, and then a song off their second studio album tonight. The first one is from their 1987 album Mean, called M for Machine. And from what I understood, they were thinking about using that song on RoboCop back then, that movie. But somehow it didn't make the cut for the movie. But still a great song. And then after that, 1974 album Paper Money, I'm going to do a little tune called Space Age Sacrifice with Sammy Hagar on the lead vocals on that one. So it's Nick's picks for the week. This is Montrose. Check it out. The Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy is made possible by our sponsor, Byron Amplification. Byron Amps, who put our heart and soul into the handcrafted gear for working musicians, made to order right here in Columbia, Missouri. Tube amps, cabs, and pedals handmade to order. Our specialties are vintage sound off the beaten path with the versatility to help you find your voice. Go to ByronAmplification.com and see how we can help you find that tone you've always been looking for. It's a unique package customized just for you.
Was a good man, he meant no harm. A victim of life, possessor of charm. Yeah. In a time when no man could just do alright and get by, to make way for the new, the old had to die. The old had to die. It was crazy. They needed a change. No man would try. He did understand, but he didn't know why. No. So he left himself in the hands of the power and locked up his questions in the people's tower. People's tower. It was crazy. Don't think twice. Space age or sacrifice. Well, let's go back to when it all was starting. A man on the moon, and people were starving. Yeah. Everyone knew, but most didn't care. Well, everyone thought they were going somewhere. Going somewhere. Where it was nowhere. It was nowhere. Don't think twice. Space age sacrifice. Oh yeah. It was a space age. Space age. It was a space age. Sacrifice. Yeah, it was a space age. Oh, another sacrifice.
And now for something completely different.
light from the lamppost seems to know the score. We stand here bemused in the shadows it throws across our bedroom floor. You say, is this another situation, baby, or just a deja vu? What you gonna do now? I said to myself, darling, I'm not giving up on you. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on you, baby. I'm not going out. I'm not walking out on you, honey. I'm not tripping you. Why, I'm not splitting out on you. Oh no, baby. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. Giving up on you. Take a good look around, baby. Your life's changed. Cold winds, they blow you down. You better get up anyway. And you need someone strong to hold on to, so I'll follow you down. I'll follow you down. I don't mind. Now the candle burns at both ends tonight. And when the flames reach the middle, you know we'll be out of light. And while your incandescent beauty might be temporarily lost on you, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, darling, what it is I ain't never gonna do. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on you, baby. I'm not going out. I'm not walking out on you, honey. I'm not tripping you. I'm not splitting out on you. Oh no, baby. Well, I'm not giving up. Well, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. Giving up. Giving up. 'Cause I'll be a man for you, baby. I'll be a man for you, darling. I'll be your backbone. Yeah, I'll stand up strong. And I'll keep going on. Oh, I keep walking on. I'm not giving up. Well, I'm not giving up. Well, I'm not giving up on you, baby. Well, I'm not giving up. Well, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. 'Cause I love you. Well, I'm not giving up on you, baby. 'Cause I'm holding on. Yeah, I'm holding on. Oh.
me some Peter Carp. Oh, man, he's just so awesome.
Well, yeah, I do try to play that song on my guitar, but I do not sound like that. but we try to catch Peter when he comes through St. Louis all the time. Great entertainer, great singer-songwriter. We just love the guy. He's fantastic.
Yes, he is.
Glad you guys joined us to wrap up your weekend. Get ready. Look out. Monday morning is coming around. But we still got one more set lined up for you guys tonight. We're glad you joined us. Everybody out there, just thank you so much. And Bootsy's going to tell you what we have on the last set here.
We got a little Heavy Metal Cow. You ever heard of Heavy Metal Cow?
Nope.
Well, this is Nat Freedberg's Heavy Metal Cow off his 2019 release, Better Late Than Never. Nat is out of Allston, Massachusetts. And then we've got a band called the Impersonators out of Helsinki, Finland, doing their 2019 tune, Effigy. And I've got to tell you, there's a YouTube video of this song, and at one point in the song, he's like putting a blanket under a tree, and he hangs his guitar from this tree. You know how when you think of an effigy, you think of hanging stuff? Well, he hangs his guitar from the tree, and when they first did it, he used his favorite Beatles necktie. And so you could see Paul McCartney's face is the only thing you could see on the tie, and they got all these, oh my God, he's hanging Paul McCartney in effigy. So they had to edit the video to get some people calmed down. He wasn't really hanging Paul McCartney. But anyway, and of course, we're going to end up our show with one of my favorites, Mr. Nick Thomas, doing his tune One Way Ticket. What do you think of that, Nick?
Well, Bootsy, let's have a good week. Let's wish everybody a good week this week. You know what John Prine says, I wish you all the best.
Yep, John Prine's right. We do too. This is Heavy Metal Cow.
Like a putting the dog to sleep, and we can be like a
This is Donnie.
Justin.
This is Ricky.
And we are Fuzzy Happy, and you're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy.
Ow!
Velvet dawning, beautiful embrace, lost horizons, dreams we couldn't trace. Dry my eyes, babe, pain is gonna fade. Society just got in the way. I would give the days I have to fight back and win. Effigies hanging from a tree, a broken man who looks so lot like me. An effigy can only make you scream. Just a whisper will never set him free. Help me take down my effigy. Placed a trail through the frozen sky. Despite my fears, I learned how to fly. Like a clover, dancing, getting high. Greatest mystery is figuring out why. I would give the days I have to fight back and win. Effigies hanging from a tree, a broken man who looks a lot like me. An effigy can only make you scream. Just a whisper will never set him free. Help me take down my effigy. My shackles are finally breaking. I'm reborn. My unamazing brilliant plan is to pass on. Yeah. Effigies hanging from a tree, a broken man who looks a lot like me. An effigy can only make you scream. Just a whisper will never set him free. Help me take down effigies hanging from a tree, a broken man who looks a lot like me. An effigy can only make you scream. Just a whisper will never set him free. Help me take down my effigy.
All right, we're ready.
Let's make eye contact so that we say it at the same time.
All right.
Okay.
This is Nick.
This is Cassandra. We are with Paralandra, and you are listening to the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy.
Bootsy.
Nick, why aren't you saying it with me?
I didn't know we were supposed to sing at the same time.
the blue.